That's some funky lo-fi. We are back in the Safari Zone with a little Warframe and chill. I was gonna do something else tonight, but I'm in that mood for just a chill stream, and one of the things that chills me out the most is some mindless grinding. Not that kind of grinding, but also that kind of grinding, if you know what I mean. We're gonna play a little Warframe tonight, and I'm just gonna grind out, listen to some music, have a little fun, relax. It's a long day at work, so we're just gonna take it easy. That's right. If you've never played Warframe, if that's a foreign concept to you, Warframe is it's a grinding looter shooter, kind of in the vein of Destiny, sort of in the Zigma. How you doing? Good evening. It's a little bit in the vein of Destiny, kind of that Division, but it's its own thing. It's space ninjas. It ain't just dudes running around. Well, it is dudes running around, but it's also that and more. I have my own spaceship. I can put little things everywhere. I can customize the colors. It's great. You want pink? We got pink. Where is it at? Nope, not the cod piece. There we go. You want to be pink? Boom. Valentine's Day. There you go.
Hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
My Cade, my man, coming through with the follow. Thank you very much. Yeah, my own ship. You can go hardcore. You can go Valentine's Day if you want. But I like my green and somewhat gold. Gentlemen. Mike, how you doing tonight? Hope all is well. May all your retro games not need to be blown. Pause. Just do a little grindies. Let's see. Jupiter. Let's go to Jupiter, everybody. Let's have fun. And go to a gas giant. Lots of gas, if you know what I mean. Once again, if you're not very familiar with Warframe, it's just one of those grindy games. This is a free game, Zigma. It's on Switch. I know you have a Switch. This is what I'm playing on right now. It's my main console, which is, in and of itself, pretty nice that you can play it on here. It's actually not a bad looking game for the little console. We're hoping to get some crossplay here pretty soon. That'd be nice. At least between the other consoles, but, Sony doesn't like to play nice. Let's see, where am I going? It's actually one of those free games that it's probably the most generous free to play game. Yeah, it's not a bad looking game. Optimize those streams. It's very important. It's got bullet time. That's one of my favorite things. Okay, I guess initially. Oh, it's a capture mode. I see. It's actually one of the more generous games. Of course, they have their premium credits and whatnot, but it's one of the few games where you can actually trade for your premium credits. A lot of people will trade in-game items, stuff they build, or blueprints for weapons for real money credits, which is very cool because you can actually have an economy where you can make sort of money, or at least have real value there.
The enemy has all 4 towers. You must stop them.
Oh god, I'm failing hard. By the way, I'm not impressing anybody with my gunplay. I'm one of those weirdos who kind of likes what is it called?
It's ours now.
Motion controls, at least in the vein of, like, you know, Splatoon. This has a sort of Splatoon based motion controls where you can, once you're zoomed in, you can aim up and down and around, which is pretty dope. Yeah, but it's got those you play that Splatoon. What are you doing? Get out of here. Free falling and badly at it. No, don't do that. I'm doing horrible. I need to capture things and stuff. It's okay, I'm bad at Splatoon 2. I'll play me the heck out of some salmon run though. I'll kill all those NPCs. All the salmon boys. Get out. I fish for salmon in real life. Those salmonids don't even know. I eat all the brethren and sisters.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
But oh, okay. I am dominating. Cool.
Tower lost.
But no, this is actually one of my favorite newer games. Oh yeah, is that still available to download? Because I haven't been on my. I've been meaning to download it, but I'm one of those people who just put things off and never get around to it. And I kind of wanted to re-download that. What? What? Oh. Okay, good. I'll probably do that tonight. I don't want to miss out on that. Get out. So the cool thing about Warframe, if y'all haven't really messed with it too much, is there are many different Warframes, which are basically your suit of armor, basically the character you make. I think there's around like 40 of them so far, and they all have like their own specific abilities. Rhino here, he's kind of a tank. He's a thick boy. He does that thick moves. He does the sumo stomp, stuff like that. And there are specific other ones. Like there was my first Warframe was Volt. You have like the choice of 3 different ones, and he's a fast boy. He runs fast, and he uses electricity. That's kind of his deal. You can kind of tell by the name. And if you hear things outside, there's loud trucks, loud people, and I'm sorry if that is coming through.
Tower lost.
No, but you grind out weapons, you grind out warframes, and you can get components for them. So it's a big building game where you're building a lot of little parts and pieces
Capture the tower.
and putting them together. It's the larger things are time based. So when you build something, let's say you're building a Warframe, you'll need the blueprints for the entire Warframe. Then you'll need the blueprints for the chassis. You'll need blueprints for the neuro-optics, and you'll need blueprints for the systems. Once you have all the parts and pieces, you can build each of those individually in your ship, and then you can build the entire Warframe. And
We have decoded the message.
we are winners. Hooray for us. Yeah, there's many different game modes, and most of it's based on cooperative play. There isn't a whole, I mean, there is a PvP scene, but it's not the front and center of the game. It's not the business, if you were. It's just a little game for PvP people to play.
Deployed fierce
But
reinforcements.
there's like, this is like a capture the flag mode. No, let's extract. I don't care for this mode at all.
Not only have
This is like a tower capture mode.
we also disrupted
Okay, everyone's talking over me. 1 second. Okay, so there's this capture tower mode. There's a survival mode. There's like a lot of horde modes, where you're fighting a lot of people. You're trying to survive. There's an extraction mode where you go to these ore extractors that dig into the ground, and you have to power them while you're fighting everybody. That one is, of course, like a capture the flag, or not capture the flag, but a what do you call it? A zone capture mode where you're trying to hold, 4 different things. So I'll take you a little ship tour. The ship is completely customizable in color as well. And you can also customize certain things, such as, let me see, like this little hologram sign where the white woman at. You could put that anywhere. This little moving sculpture thing. That's also, once you're in like edit mode, or you're decorating things, there's like different posters, stuff like that you put all over the place. But I'm fairly new to the game, so I don't have a lot in the way of decorations. But you can like change the colors, and of course on your warframes you can change the colors as well. Here's the foundry. This is where you go to make all your things. Oh, my frost chassis is done. Nice. Thank you. And this is where you would have weapons, your parts and pieces to different warframes, and other little things. There's, for example, like here's a cipher. These allow you to hack, and in several levels you'll find consoles where you have to hack, and there'll be these little mini games basically. But ciphers allow you to bypass that. It's an auto hacking tool. Script kitty boy. So you can make these, have them on case in case you just don't want to do that. And yeah, weapons. Some weapons you'll have like your prime weapons, which are the upgraded versions of normal. So like Oberon, I have the Oberon Optic. I actually have Oberon already, but this is like the Oberon Prime. So he's an upgraded version. Some of these weapons are prime weapons. You have to get individual pieces. So let's say the hilt. This is Sylvan Aegis, so it's a sword and shield combo. You get the blade, you get the guard, and you'll need 2 hilts, prime hilts, and you can. Oh no, you only need 1. I just have 2. But you can get these by going and doing certain missions. And let me see. So here's the solar system, and it shows you a little, how large the game can be. Of course, you'll start on Earth, and each of these is a different level. All these levels are procedurally generated. That means that the levels are created on the fly, or at least they're randomized. There's a set, a tile set, that'll give it all a familiarity, so they'll all look the same. Like if it's an ice planet, it's not gonna have like a jungle. It'll all be icy, but each level is fairly different. You'll never play the same level twice, so it keeps it fresh, even if you're playing the same mission over and over again. Like Cambria, that will always be a spy mission, no matter what. Yeah, it is pretty cool. So that'll always be a spy mission. It'll always be on Earth, but it'll never be the same exact map. It'll always be randomized a bit. Now you might see certain areas that are familiar, but it'll never be in the same configuration, which is very cool. And they just added, as much as I hate this,
War is all about incentivizing.
a battle pass mode, but it's free. So there's a lot of cool things that you can unlock by doing dailies, weeklies. Kill 150 enemies with a viral weapon, or something like this. Kill 200 enemies.
Let's get back to it.
Yes, ma'am. So there's a lot of it's this game will suck you in, but it's rough on a beginner. The beginner curve is fairly rough because they didn't do a good job of easing players into this. Once it clicks very well. But before it clicks and you're trying to get on your feet and understand the different systems in the game, it's one of those things you really have to push through. Let me see, what do we got as far as unlocking some goodies. So in this, when you get drops, you'll get your normal drops, but you will also get these fissures. It can be rough, but like I said, one of the best things about this game is that it's not a PvP game, so you don't really have to worry about getting your butt kicked by other people. You just have to, you'll get into games with, like, for example, void fissures. Let's see. Let's go with the meso fissure. Oh, I don't have any relics. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, let's not do that. Let's do... And what a relic is, it'll be a drop that you get, and it can give you a variation of drops from it. Weapons, parts and pieces, that sort of thing. But each of these specific relics have 5 or 6 or 7 drops that could come out of it, but of course they're randomized, or not randomized, but there's a percentage chance that the very rare drops will drop versus your common ones. So I have no meso, but we have lith, so we'll go and do this. So for example, as you see on the right side, these are my possible rewards and the percentage chances of me actually getting them. Like lith G1 relic, that the G1 relic will always have these specific drops in it. So if you're trying to grind for a specific thing, let's say you're trying to get Ember Prime Systems blueprint, if you get a lot of the G1s, then you can refine them, which means to raise the percentage chance that you'll get the low percentage chance items and give you a better chance of actually getting the items that you want. And then lowering the percentage chance of the high percentage chance items. If it sounds complicated, it kind of is. But once you wrap your head around it, and it's fun, and it's it's free. So even if you don't lose out, it's not like you bought a game and you're like, oh shit, I'm $60 out. But it's like one of those games like Diablo that I just like to chill out. And you don't have to think too much. You don't have to get too riled up. It's not like you're Games Bay and you're playing Mega Man. Shout out to Games Bay. But it's hard to get really salty playing this game. Just zone out and have fun. And screw that guy for having a really sweet ship back there. And screw the guy at the bottom for having a really cool paint job on his. But at least I'm not the guy on the left with his basic shit.
You're near a fissure.
Okay, I don't know how many people are in this, but damn. That weirded out for a second. Looked like there was like 7 dudes in here. Oh, it's some sort of...
We have got to find the terminal. Proceed and prepare.
That's some sort of
Here is a terminal.
Warframe
And get ready to defend.
ability that I'm not familiar with.
You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that terminal. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Why is there like 5 of you? Is that me or is that the game glitching out? I think that's just an ability, but it kind of looked a little weird there for a second. Oh, maybe lag? Not quite sure what that's all about. Or it's just some... This only came out, well, this game itself has been out for about 6 years. Yeah, I think that's just an ability. But this game specifically has been about for about 6 years. And
You are surrounded by
there is a lot of cool content to go through. Even though most of the player base has gone through a lot of that, or at least the hardcore player base. But now that's on Switch, there's a lot of new players, and actually the Switch community is pretty active. Yeah, this has been out for as long as Anthem has been in development. Rest in peace, Anthem. You died very young, and no regrets. No regrets.
terminal spotted. Upload me and
Nah, I
prepare
give
to
people
defend.
shit about Anthem because I knew that game was not. It didn't.
I'm in, Tenno.
I don't want to say like I told you so, and not to anyone specific. I mean, some people in my Discord, but I didn't feel like that game was. It wasn't gonna make it happen. I got like some weird vibes, and people were convincing me, "Nah, this is the next hotness." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know about that, sir and or madam, and about that life." And
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
apparently they worked on that game for 6 years, but there wasn't a whole lot of content for
Relic
people,
has been cracked
apparently.
open. Finish your mission to find out what's
But
inside.
6 years doesn't mean we were developing the game for 6 years. 6 years means we started and then we stopped and then we started from scratch again. So, not to hate on any of the developers or anything, because they're obviously very hardworking people.
Area completed. Move on.
But EA will EA. Can't stop it. Can't stop, won't stop.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
And, Warframe wasn't, roses when it first came out,
Tenno.
It's,
This will take a moment.
oh, Kubro egg. Nice. I'm gonna get my doggo. Kubros are, basically a dog-like, animal that you can have with you, and it'll follow you around and attack people. So, it's more wolf-like, but it's its own kind of alien wolf doggo breed.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I'm getting some major lag. I think it's from the host, unfortunately. Well, where am I going? Jesus. I'm just having fun. Too much fun. These are video games. These aren't about fun.
Mission complete.
This is about grinding your life away. Damn it. Someone told you games are about fun, they were lying. Oh no. Go for it. Jump. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. So these are rewards, and each of these are someone else's relic. So, Ballista Prime Blueprint, I don't have that one. I have one or two of the others, so. Good to pick up that new goodness.
Excellent work, Tenno.
And each weapon, each Warframe will have their own rank. So, when you get a new weapon or get a new Warframe, the more you play with that Warframe or that weapon, the more it'll rank up. The more it ranks up, the more mod slots you'll get. And mods are ways to customize your weapons. So you could do like freezing damage. You can add mods and upgrade those specific mods as well, and attach those to different Warframes, different weapons. So you have like an unbelievable amount of customability when it comes to your weapons, your Warframes, your melee weapons, etc. For example, these are mods. Diamond Skin, for example, this is a Warframe mod. Radiation Resistance. Ammo case gives you increased ammo capacity by 5%, converts ammo pickups into ammo for equipped weapons. Pressure Point is a melee mod that gives you plus 20% melee damage. So you have a very nice amount of customability, and you'll get duplicates. You can actually like these are all my mods. Like I said, I'm still pretty new to the game. I'm only about 50 to 60 hours in, which some people will go like, oh, that's a lot, but there are people with way more hours into this game than myself, and they got a lot of Warframes, a lot of weapons. Let me see that blueprint first. Let's take a little stroll over here to the old foundry. This is the Ballistica Prime. Bow and arrow boys, where you at? So I do have the lower limb. I still need the upper limb, the string, and the receiver. And another thing I'd mention, this game, your overall, what we call your rank, your mastery rank, depends on how many weapons and Warframes that you upgrade, or that you've leveled up. So as you can see up here, this is my, what happened? No, don't do that. This is my mastery rank, which is 5. So I'm fairly new. And it takes some time to rank up those mastery ranks. Between every mastery rank, you have to do a trial, and that trial will test you specifically on a certain aspect of the game. Like there's a hacking trial, there's a trial where you have to survive for like an amount of time fighting off different enemies. So they grow in difficulty more and more. But each of these, like my Rhino, which is the Warframe, is maxed out at 30. My Karak, which is my gun, maxed out at 30. My sidearm, which is the Furus, is not maxed out, it's at 29. Orthus, which is my melee weapon, the staff, is at 26. And Taxon, which is my what would you call it? It's kind of like your pet, basically. It attacks for you and can do other things for you, which is maxed out as well. But the more you max out these individual items, such as your Rhino or your Warframe, your weapons, your melee weapon, your sidearms, those will actually build your bar for your rank. So the more weapons you obtain, the more Warframes you obtain, the more items you obtain, and you max those out, those will max out your mastery rank. And and of course, there are certain items, weapons, that are locked behind mastery ranks. So if I wanted a mastery rank 13 weapon, then I would have to grind out specific weapons and Warframes to get to that point, to get to master rank 13. And then, this is grind the game, basically. But some people like that. I like that. I'm one of those people who really like something like, Diablo or Path of Exiles, where you're constantly getting new loot, testing that loot to its limits, getting new loot, testing that loot to the limit. That to me is fun, but some people find that a little, not annoying, but boring, maybe, is a better word. Let's see. I wish I could find... Can I sort... What is this? Sort by owned. Diablo, yeah. I've been a fan of Diablo. Unfortunately, since all the Activision Blizzard shenanigans that have been happening over the last couple of months, I don't know how much I'm going to support Blizzard anymore at this point. It's looking like not as much as I'd like to, because I've grown up with Blizzard for years. I played the first Diablo. I've played Warcraft 2, Orcs and Humans, StarCraft, of course. I played all of their games since 1996, when I was 10 years old. But I think things have gotten, Activision has got in there deep.
Now we finish this business.
Oh. Okay, that scared me a little bit. Sorry, that threw me back. Doom on the PC. Yeah, Doom. I just downloaded Doom 2. I'm gonna have to play that on stream, because those are some games that I've never beat. I have a long list of games that I remember playing. Like Doom, I've had multiple copies of Doom over the years. As a matter of fact, I was playing the Z Daemon mod, which is the multiplayer, and there's only like one or two different servers that are still running. They have, I was in a game with like 7 or 8 different people playing some multiplayer Doom, old school Doom, classic Doom, and that's fun. I like to get some of the guys from the Discord and throw them all in a Doom match. I think that would be, and Z Daemon's free, so all it is basically a multiplayer mod that has its own server browser and everything. It's very dope. Alright. What else are we going for? I need to check out... Let me see. I need to see what... Whoop. Nope. Wrong one. I need to see what I can grind out for my dailies.
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreams.
Dreams.
It's late.
Oh, now she's gonna talk sexy to me. Oh no. No, no, no. Not on stream. Let's see. Mobile defense missions. I can do that. That's easy. Kill 200 enemies. That's easy. Viral damage. I don't think I have any. I don't know. I don't remember seeing any mods with viral damage. Exterminate missions I can do. Kill Profit Taker. Those are a little high for me. So I can do me some spies. I can do me mobile defense, and I can do exterminate. Those are all easy peasy. And this one's almost halfway there. Did you, Zigma? Did you ever play the newer Doom, Doom 2016? Dude, that's a nice ship. I keep seeing these ships pop up, and I don't know where they get those. I haven't come across any ability to. This is probably a real money thing. Oh, yeah, you're all pink, lady.
We're near a fissure. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in.
She walks in the mine. Play it, Sam. Play the sound of machine gun death.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Location reached.
Oh wait,
Drop me in
did I
and
forget?
defend our position.
Damn. I think I forget the bullshittery. I think she's got it. Yeah, she does. No doggos. Doggos and woofers and all other animals. Frame. Oh, very nice. Excuse me, sir. Don't mind if I do. Scan a codex. Apparently this game has its own built-in fighting game. And a lot of unlockables are hidden behind codexes, which are these little glowing balls you'll find on, not these ones, but specifically ones like this, that you will find in missions. Aha, there we go. And they'll just be randomly placed in missions, and then you have a codex scanner, which allows you to unlock them. And apparently I just unlocked a fighter in the little side game, which I've never seen before yet, which is very dope. Oh god, I thought I was stuck again. There's a couple of weird little glitches. What is this? Iron Star? Yes? Maybe? Okay.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
A couple of glitches where you get stuck up on the geometry. I don't think it's specific to the Switch version. Actually, I know it's not specific to the Switch version. Because when I initially played Warframe, which was maybe 2 years ago, I did not like it at first. I was not a fan. I played it for about a couple hours,
Finished here. Move on.
and
Here is a terminal.
I just wasn't having fun with it.
Let me in and get
Once
ready to
again, it's
defend.
that beginner curve that just really doesn't do it. Doesn't do the game justice, and they're working on that, which is good because this game deserves more players, I believe. The story's pretty good for what you get. I mean, it's not a single player game by any means.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
The Grenier boys are coming.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
But like I said before, if you ever wanted to give the game a try, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, even if it's disappointing to you.
Still working on it.
You know,
Continue to defend.
it's something. Free fun is better than no fun. How about that? All y'all die. Of course, it does not look as good as the PC version. If you're that PC Master Race, though.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find what's inside.
The PC version is actually very
Area
good looking.
completed. Move on.
I believe I can fly.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
That's what she said. Oh, wait, no, that's weird. No, no, no. Die.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
You're just cutting your hair, Pones? How's that coming along?
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Mission complete, boys. Well, good luck with that, Pones. Don't give yourself like a bowl cut or something by accident. Oh no. I got stuck on here again. No, I'm a noob. Stop it. And now we relax, meditate, be one with dead bodies around you. Have a good day. That's a great username. Well, while we're waiting to load, I'm gonna grab me a water. 1 second. No. Okay. That was close.
Mission complete.
I done almost messed up and missed my drop. That would have been a bad. That would have been a big bad. The cool, refreshing orange seltzer water. Well, not seltzer water, sparkling water. No, just kidding. Look at that, boys. The least amount of damage taken. Aren't you proud of me? Because my parents are proud of me. Just kidding. No, they're not. Alright. We're going to do another one with this group. This group's alright. This group is cool. Have a nice day left, though. That's not cool. Let's see. I think I need one more. Oh, they're voting. Oh, they're already going on a mission. Let's do it. What do we want? We'll just pick a rando. Oh no, we lost it. I lost the host. Sad times forever. Edge Princess. Where are we going? We got a full squad, boys. I'll let them pick. Oh, yes, let me vote on that mission. Let me know if the audio's good as well. Took a look at it before, but wasn't sure if it's adequate for the masses. I know my first stream was horrible with the audio. I went back and watched it and I was like, oh no. Oh no, no, no. You could hardly hear me. And the desktop audio was like maxed out. It was really bad. But You live and learn, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. Well, somebody skipped through that. I am super happy
This is a mobile defense
to be
mission.
having my
You must deliver payloads and
capture card. It just came in today, and this is the first capture card stream.
I can't do this without you.
Before I was just playing things off my PC, and my
Avoid fissures nearby. Do you have a magic
PC
relic?
is a bit of a potato, if you will.
You
It is a
found
potato PC.
Look out for
It is a
reactants.
dictator.
Use that reactant.
So playing on it and streaming from it at the same time are not, it's not recommended.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare.
So I was playing whatever I had on Steam,
I'm in, Tenno. This
and it was doing fine. But having all the processing being done on a console definitely helps
still
with the
working on it.
frame droppage and
Continue to
whatnot,
defend.
and the whatnots. Hey. No, y'all cannot come in. You can keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Or your doggos. And if this looks easy, I'm not
Terminal
kind of
active.
below my rank,
Keep
but
moving. Terminal spotted. Upload me.
if you're trying to grind out
Defend.
dailies, probably don't want to do like the hardest of hard mode.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. You are surrounded by Grineer Marines.
We got that ortho staff upload though, or level up. Words, they do not happen in my brain sometimes. Also,
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
what did I get? Harrow chassis blueprint.
That's
Boo!
it. You
I
opened
like
the
a
relic.
million of those.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
But we did open the relic, and that's all that matters. Also, that and cutting up these people into little bitsy pieces. That is also the thing that matters.
Area completed. Move
It
on.
is what's best in life. Alright. Everybody die. That's like my favorite move with Rhino. That stomp, that big boy stomp, that thick boy stomp. If they die, they just fling apart. If they live, they go into like some kind of like 3D bullet time where, well,
Here is a terminal.
all games are 3D,
Get me in
but I mean
and get ready
a
to
bullet
defend.
time in which all their bodies just like fly away in slow
I'm in,
motion.
Tenno.
It's very dope looking.
This will take a moment.
Dude, that Warframe so ugly I thought it was a Grineer. Oh no. Oh no.
Dreamers,
Challenge complete.
Dreamers. There just is no holding you all back.
Oh shit, another Prime Fighter data?
Still working
Let's
on it.
go.
Continue to defend.
Let's go, boys. Oh, it's a little far away, but I'll go on a little walkabout just to get it. There is a mod for your Warframe that allows you to see these on your
The
mini
odds
map,
were against us, Tenno.
even if they're hidden.
But we did it. Mission complete.
Another Science Star. Man, I'm gonna have to go get the there is that little sculpture that we saw earlier on my in my ship. Those sculptures. Let's see, who do I unlock? Gara? Nice. Those sculptures are worth a big endo. And endo is another currency that you use to upgrade your mods. You'll get mods that'll be like, hey, you do 20% more damage, right? Well, you can upgrade those mods with credits, which is the basic currency. And an endo. And those will raise the mod proficiency. So if it starts out like zero level, zero mod, you can upgrade it to, if it's said like 20% damage, it'll upgrade it to like 25% damage. So on top of that, the mods, let's see, I own everything. That sucks. I'll just take one of these. The mods you can upgrade and get better versions of those mods, but you're only allowed so many mod slots in the game that upgrade as you upgrade the weapon. So you're allowed to put more mods onto a weapon. But the higher you upgrade a mod itself, the more mod space it needs. So you can upgrade multiple mods, but it doesn't mean you'll have all the space in the world for them eventually. Eventually, you're gonna have to just give and take, Let's see if they dip out. Looks like they're all gonna dip out, unfortunately. Maybe not. Maybe they'll start another one. Let's see. I'm hoping these void fissures will refresh. Wait, do I need one more? Let me see. Let me check. Nightwave.
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your hearts.
You do extermination.
Tell them.
We could do some extermination. Let's see. Oh, they already got one going. Let's go. Let's go, boys. I'm down for whatever.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Oh. Hit the wrong button. I thought she was actually walking away from me, but she wasn't. And I didn't backstab her. I heard that little Navi in there. these Metroids everywhere.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Haha, you broken. Alright. Oh no. Damn. Let's try that again. Take a look at the foundry. See what we can make. Amphis, fashioned with Grenier materials and balanced for marine infantry use. I'm getting close to maxing out my staff as it is. So might want to throw that in there. See, my ethos is 27. Fierce is 29. I'll definitely need a new sidearm shortly, which is there's plenty on the market that I can upload or download and make. Let's see. I haven't really seen any of the Texon stuff, but what was it? The Kubro egg. The incubator offline. Oh, that's right. You have to go through a whole mission to do that. And it's very, at least from what I hear, it's very intensive. And it takes a long time to get all those parts and pieces. Or not parts and pieces, but it takes a long time to hatch the Kubro. Because now that I have a Kubro egg, I could go about hatching it. But the problem with that is that you need to be on it. Like every day, you need to be taking care of it. I'm not sure what the specifics are because I haven't really done the mission to open that segment up in my ship, but from what I've heard, just like put it off and do it later. Like, it's not really an issue, especially if you have tax on, but it's just something I'll do in the future.
This is a mobile
Oh ho.
defense mission. You must deliver
Oh,
payloads
that
and
lag.
defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Void Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
I am very confident. Thank you very much.
You're near a fissure. Location reached. Drop me in and defend.
Holy
our
big
position.
booty base, Batman. Whoever is outside driving around with that base
I'm in tunnel.
just shook my whole apartment.
This will take a moment.
I don't know if anyone heard that, but damn.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic.
That boy's got like 320s in the back. Guaranteed.
You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Give me all this reactant.
Still working on it. Continue to
Oh,
defend.
what was that? That was a new, that new daily, it looked like. Kill like 1,500 enemies? Damn.
We are finished here. Move on. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno.
Hey, Red Rocks.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
All those people with their fancy Warframes.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
So, I might be wrong, but I think with these daily quests that they put in, because this is fairly new, the, what is it called?
The
Night,
relic has been cracked open.
Nighthawk,
Use your mission
or
to find out what's inside.
it just came out like a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago, and I haven't really played. What is going on here? There is so much about this game I still don't understand. Like, I don't know what just happened. What in the name of CGI and filters was that all about? Oh, y'all just die.
Upload
Thank
me
you.
and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Hey, we the max level Furious boys now, which means we can put an Orkin reactor in a
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
max level weapon, and we can double the mod capacity. Excuse me. We can double that mod capacity which is a good thing. Because you get double the mods, double the pleasure, double the fun. Means you can put bigger, better, badder mods on that bad boy.
But we did it. Mission complete.
Ooh. Damn, girl, you thick. With that psychic blast Pokemon looking ass. Hey now. Oh no. Disappeared on me. More owned pieces, unfortunately. But these pieces sell for good plat on the trading market. The trading market in Warframe is all based on platinum, which is the real world currency, real money currency. But you can grind, you can get weapons and stuff like that, and you can trade it sort of like Diablo's marketplace, but it's not a auction house format. You can go out and just give prices and haggle with people, do your thing in the trading channels, because this is one of the few games on the Switch right now. It does have a legit chat system. It does have voice chat, for one. If you just plug a headset with a mic into the system itself, when you go into a lobby or a game with other people, you will be able to talk to them with the microphone. And there's a chat window, as you can see here. Like if I wanted to go to trading, eventually some people will talk. Eventually they'll prove me right. Maybe they'll prove me right in recruiting. Listen, just believe me when I say, believe me now, hear me now, believe me later. Ugh, I don't have any damn relics. But I'll bite. I'll go for funds. Oh, thank you kindly. I took a note from Debo or GamesBay.
This is a rescue
Sometimes you just
mission.
want
We
to
need
chill,
find and liberate the hostage before any harm
and
comes to them.
we both
Void fishers.
we both
You need
enjoy
them to
that
open a
lo-fi.
relic, but
What
are you
happened?
confident you can withstand their fury?
Why not me as well?
A fisher. Defend yourself and use reactant to
Oh,
open relics.
that's why.
We've been locked out.
Somebody
Let's override the security.
Pop
Enemies
the
are dropping
security,
reactant.
and I need to not be locked down.
They're There's no telling what the captors are doing to our rescue.
Can I not?
We need to find the holding cell.
Is there no...
Breach complete.
Aha,
You're free
thank
to
you.
proceed.
Thank you, sir
Alarm
and or madam.
successfully hacked. The location is returning
I
to
install
normal security
nice.
levels. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Because when you're shooting people in the face, Sigma, you gotta have some sweet, sweet music. Frost is over there with his shields, ruining my day.
Doors are locked. Time to break in.
God damn it. Oh, that thing above me? That's like a pet. It's like a little, it's called Taxon. It'll just attack things. And they can also do some cool stuff for you. Aha, this is what you do. So this is the hacking game. Oh no, okay, well. That didn't last long. Where you at, boy? What is going on? Oh. Why'd they kick me out? That was weird.
Corpus walkers are heading to your location.
Lady?
Override complete. Move on.
Okay.
Alarms reset.
Basically, you can make different ones, but it's basically your pet. It attacks things depending on what kind of components you give it. Like some of them you can make it freeze, slow your enemies down. Damn, these enemies are rough. They had their Wheaties this morning because they're effing S up. I ain't trying to be alone over here. That's just giving me nightmares and shit. And that's his dude. That little doggo. That's his Kubro. If that's what you're thinking.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
So this is another game mode. This is one where you have to kind of sneak in and like you would go through here. They're kind of like little spy missions.
Hurry up.
Oh
We're
no.
running out of time.
Somebody done goofed. Let's set off the
captain
alarms.
will be in one of these cells. Search them.
And I don't know my way around this tile set. What is going on? What is even happening? He's right above us. And that's not gonna lock. Dang it. I hope we didn't. Okay, good. Dude,
Sector
these
12.
boys
Lead two
are
captive to safety. Protect them at all times.
thick. They got that.
They've brought in
That big boy
reinforcements.
armor.
A Bursa.
Oh, nope, I ain't messing with that either. Sorry, guys. That is not my life. Is our little dude, is he gonna be okay? Kinda left him in the dust. Okay, I guess he's dope. Oh, that's right. I didn't have a relic, therefore I don't get a prize. This level was a little above my pay grade, if it were. I wasn't doing that much damage. But I did get an Iton Science Star, which is Buko Endo, if you put it into a sculpture. I might drop out of this group because it feels like to me they want to do some big bada boom damage, and I'm still a bit of a noob when it comes to this game. Haha, see? There is a chat. I'm not a liar. How dare you? How dare you? How dare all of you? Let's see. What can we build? Not a whole lot. Oh wait, no, we have stuff. We have stuff and things. Things and stuff. But we need more pieces, unfortunately. Let's check on them upgrades. Well, so we got stuff and things. Yeah, I love stuff and things. Wait, pause. Pause on that. Sounded a little weird. Say too fast. Anyway. Auto install, because I'm a noob. I can actually, I believe, we can upgrade. We can double. We can double that capacity. Girl, we're gonna double that capacity. And do some upgrade. So like I said before, Endo is sort of the upgrade currency when it comes to your weapons. And here it is. Always go damage. So while it drains more energy, obviously, the more you upgrade it, the better the rank gets. Plus, you know, the better the damage gets, which is really what you want in life. As long as we have more spots or mod capacity, which we just doubled, which should mean we can upload or upgrade a lot of things, a lot of stuff and things. I got done. Like about a week ago, I got done with Metroid Fusion. I beat that all the way through. I was kind of thinking of, I wanted to do Shovel Knight or Blaster Master Zero tonight, but it was such a long day. I was like, I don't know. It's not a good night to get frustrated. So, this is just something easy. This is like a little laid back. Yeah, Pones was telling me earlier to do Shovel Knight, and I agree. I'll probably do it, I don't know, next stream. I'll probably start on Shovel Knight. I played through most of it, and I really like that game. I love the character. I got the little Shovel Knight amiibo, and there's a 3-pack with like I forget the other one, Plague Knight, and 2 of the other ones. Yeah, I think he would. Let's see, let's go with Convulsion. I think he's busy tonight, though. This is a little later. I know Games Bay is during the day. Or during the morning time. Because I'm in Alaska Standard Time, which means I'm even earlier than California. Or Pacific. So, here it's only 8, well, it's 8:30 here. I know it's East Coast, everybody on the East Coast is already asleep. Or at least they should be. Get your 8 hours of sleep, boys. I want to do an excavation. I need to get me some of them relics. Oh yeah, so you're in like the mid. I don't know time zones. You're like mountain, or no, you're not mountain. You're central. Yeah, it's Pacific, Mountain, Central, East. Okay, I'm only 32. I should know this by now. Maybe if I was a big boy, I would know these things. But alas, am not. How was your day, Sigma? Did you have fun today? Did you go out and conquer the world? Carpe diem and all that goodness.
We're here in search of lost artifacts and items buried deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
Yeah, mine was good. Sounds like you did the responsible stuff, so good for you. But yeah, nah, I went to work, did the work thing, came home,
Excavator is ready to go.
did the home
Keep it
thing.
powered and protected from
I was
any
actually
fire.
pretty excited, because my capture card came today. Fiddled with that, and I figured this would make for a good inaugural capture stream. Oh, you know what
The
else?
excavator has lost
Tetris
power.
99. I
Find
wanna
another cell.
definitely do some Tetris 99 on stream. Because that's entertaining, just to get angry and yell about things. There will definitely be like at least one night a week where it'll be a laid back kind of stream. That seems like, nah, it's not very laid back actually. Tetris 99 is not laid back. That's more of like,
An
oh
artifact has
no,
been located.
I punched a
Proceed
hole
to
into
the dig
my
site.
wall and now my neighbors can see into my house sort of stream. You know what my relaxing game is? The one that I can always go to is Mario Kart. Even though that seems like... I'll go online and I'll play me some Mario Kart. That's like... When I don't want to play anything, when I don't want to,
Excavator deployed.
when I don't really
Protect the unit while
like
it extracts
like
the
I'm
artifact.
feeling like I really want to play anything, I'll throw on that Mario Kart 8 and just start doing time trials or jump online.
We need an power cell for the excavator. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Dig complete. Your hard work has just been rewarded.
Credits.
Extraction is available if you choose.
Well, I have a PlayStation as well, and I'll definitely do some PlayStation games. But most of my gaming lately has just been on my Switch. It's convenient. Like, I wouldn't call myself like a Nintendo streamer, though. I guess, I don't know. Most of the games I play just happen to be on Nintendo, you know. Like, I'm really looking forward to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I don't know. I think the older I get, going into your 30s, and being busy all the time, like, I just don't have that kind of time where I can always just, or even the want to just, like, sit there in front of the TV and play. Like, a majority of my gaming besides streaming, and I'm really making time for streaming, like, when I can, is it's just like laying in bed. Yeah, Yoshi. I've never played a lot of Yoshi games, but I played the demo, and I'm kind of interested in giving that a shot. I'm thinking about maybe looking for like a used copy of Kirby, giving that one a go. Just something that, yeah, I know they're not hard games or anything. They're not like Mike playing Dark Souls level frustrating, but sometimes you just want a game that's not one of those games you need to put too much thought into. Sometimes you just want to have fun. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3, that's coming out this year too. That looks good. Though, as much as I like Nintendo games, and I do, I'd say I'm a fanboy. I never got into like certain, like Luigi's Mansion 1 and 2, I never got into it. I never owned it. I did have a GameCube. It just wasn't one of the games. At that time, I also had like a Xbox.
Find a cell.
And at that time in my life, I was like 16, 17-year-old, kind of like edgelord kid. And you're like, oh, Nintendo's, you know, everything's when you're like 16. Right? That's stupid. That's a baby game. I'm like, okay. Okay, 16-year-old Dom, you're cool. Calm down. Go listen to My Chemical Romance or whatever the hell you were doing. With GTA? Yeah, I think we all were. Which GTA? Yeah, that's a really, whichever one was at the time. I think, I remember, dude, I remember playing GTA 2, which, like, going back to now was just, it's rough.
Excavation complete. Look what we found.
That's not a game that aged well. I mean, I've played all of them. Pretty sure I've owned all of them. Probably San Andreas. 3 was a little. San Andreas, or probably Vice City. Vice City's so good. I love that game. The music in that game's amazing. Like, I hardly had like a musical identity at the time, but when I started hearing all that old 80s music, I was like, yeah. I remember the commercial. It'd play Flock of Seagulls. And I run so far away. Couldn't get away. Wow, wow, wow. That was like, I could hear that stupid commercial in my head for the rest of my life. Yeah. That was like the main theme song of Vice City.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
And then 3 was good. I mean, 3 was good. It was the thing for the time. It was pretty dope. It definitely took Grand Theft Auto to a whole new level. San Andreas was all right. It was fun. There was cool things. Like you had to make CJ like work out or he'd get fat, or there was the whole hot coffee mod thing. But Vice City had like soul. It really had identity. And then 4, I don't know. I don't know about 4. Something about 4 didn't. I don't know. I feel like it got too serious. Maybe. Something, it just didn't feel like Grand Theft Auto to me. Like the main character was super, super serious about everything. Like his cousin, I forget his cousin's name. That dude is funny.
Your hard work has just been rewarded.
But besides that, yeah, I liked 5 though. 5 was good. It kind of went back and got a little goofier. And it was way goofier. Come on. My old man brain. Trying to think of the characters. The crazy starts with a T. Oh my god, my brain's, maybe it's just late, but
The scanner has
Trevor, yeah, Trevor, Jesus, Trevor's dope. Trevor's like probably one of the greatest. He's like the epitome of the player during like all the rampage stuff. He's just a psychopath that you know you act as.
Power cell for the excavator.
Oh look, power cell. Bloop. When they first introduced him in the very beginning, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is gonna be great. There's no way. And the guy who, I don't know the actor's name off the top of my head. He looks just like Trevor. Oh my god. Oh, they just did the body scan on him. Yeah. There's a couple of funny ones. The underwear thing, I know he did that. And I think, oh, I was gonna say crap. There's a couple of them. Don't you like start off like in the middle of a rampage or something? Like you just jump in the game and it's just randomly like chaotic. Just like, oh yeah, he's a psychopath. I forgot. Dude, no, my favorite. My favorite's the one where you go to the weed guy in the park. And he's like trying to convince people to legalize weed. And he's like talking what's his face into it. He's like, here, just smoke this. And then you go into that, like the aliens start coming out of the woodworks and shit. That was great.
Excavator destroyed.
Oh no,
The remaining
I messed up.
sites.
Alright. What is this over here? Yeah, they definitely took the weird factor up, which I'm okay with. Like, I like my GTA games to be a little off the wall. Oh, I need to go this way. Is someone shooting things?
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Oh, wrong.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Nope, no more dig sites.
The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
Hiyo. But back in the day, Grand Theft Auto 2, I remember playing that. It was before I even had a PS2. I think my parents had like an old Dell. That all they used was like, they didn't even use it. They just had the computer. I remember throwing it on there. Because games back in the day were so easy to pirate. Like all you needed was a CD. I don't even think I had a CD key, honestly. And I'd play that game for hours. I'd never get anywhere because it was so wonky to even like try to control. Let me see. Neural sensors. Nightwave, that's right.
Nora's got the goods for one lucky drink. Who's it gonna be?
Relics. Alright, Zigma. You have a good one. Sleep tight. I'm gonna probably get off here pretty soon anyway. I've been on for about 2 hours. It's almost 9 o'clock, so. Alright, you have a good night. And have a good tomorrow. And for everybody else, this is the end of the stream. Boo. But I had fun chilling out, talking to people. Grind a little bit in Warframe, which I'll do again. It won't be like a regular thing, but I'll definitely do this again. And if anybody else who happens to come in plays, I'd group up with people and run some missions. So, alright, thanks for stopping in, everybody. Y'all have a good night.